Good morning, everyone, and how are you doing? And welcome to this morning's Positive EFT. So if you're around, come in and let me know that you're joining me. And if you're watching on the replay, you are equally as welcome. So for those of you who are new to the page, my name is Yvonne, and I'm an EFT practitioner and a personal development coach. And I help people like you and me who struggle with confidence to believe in themselves again. And one of the ways I do that is through EFT. So EFT is otherwise known as tapping, and it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. So Emotional Freedom Technique is a really, really beneficial tool. It's a tool where we tap around the acupressure points on the upper body. And what that does is it helps to regulate and reduce a stress response. Okay, so basically what it does is it calms the amygdala, where all our emotional responses come from, which is at the back of our brain. And it brings our brain back online. Okay, so if you find yourself getting stressed, getting anxious, getting nervous, getting scared, getting upset, whatever emotions you're experiencing, EFT is really, really good to help you to regulate those and to come back online. Good morning, Kate. Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing? Okay, so how I introduce people to EFT is through positive affirmations. So in these lives, what I do is I pull 3 affirmation cards, and what we do is we tap in the affirmations we tap them in around the acupressure points. And what that does is it just helps you to feel good, okay? But it also shows you the technique of EFT and how to use it. It's not a typical EFT session. In a typical EFT session, we would deal with something a little bit deeper, like reducing anxiety, reducing stress. I use it for grief. I've helped people reduce their pain, their physical pain. And so it's a really good tool for anything. It complements any kind of therapy. And it helps you to be in tune with your emotions and to regulate them. Okay, so it's a really, really good tool, and I'm very passionate about it. And that's how I introduce people to it. So we are going to get started. So for those of you who are new to this, and usually I go live in my group, I don't normally go live on the page, but this morning I decided to go live on my page for a change. So because I want to share this with as many people as possible. And at the moment, there's an awful lot of mixed emotions going around because of our current situation in the current pandemic. And this is a really good tool to help you to feel better each day. So when this pandemic started, I used to go live in my group every single morning, and my private group in Facebook, my free community, it's called Confidence in You. And I used to go live every morning at 8 o'clock, and just to help people feel a little bit better, a little bit positive in a really scary time. And people have got massive results from it. So I decided it was time to come back out onto my page and to share it with all you lovely people. Okay, so whenever you're ready, we will get started. I'm going to just show you the cards that came out today. So the cards that I use are from Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts. I use 3 decks. The first deck is Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, a beautiful deck of cards, and Louise Hay has something beautiful to say about everything, every situation. So the first card that came out says, I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. And you can't see that because of the light. Okay, and on the back of it, it says, my conscious is now being filled with positive thought patterns that contribute to my health, wealth, and loving relationships. Okay, so that's a really nice card. So you can create whatever beliefs you want for yourself. You don't have to be stuck with your old beliefs. Good morning, Polly. You don't have to be stuck with your old beliefs. If you have beliefs that you don't agree with, or maybe that keep you stuck, then you can change those beliefs. You don't have to stay stuck with those. And EFT is one of the things that helps people, that has helped me create new beliefs, and the people that are in my group. So that's another reason why I'm so passionate about it. So we reprogram. You can reprogram your mind at any stage. And EFT is really handy for that. Okay, so that's a beautiful card. Because you can replace your thought patterns. You can change them to thought patterns that better suit you. You don't have to stick with old thought patterns. You can change your thought patterns at any stage. It's a choice. You have a choice in your thoughts. Your thoughts don't control you. You control them. We think it's the other way around. But we are in control of our thoughts, and we can change them in a split second. Okay? And I would challenge you to do that today, to try that today. If you have a thought, a negative thought, when you catch yourself having a negative thought, I want you to reframe it. And I want you to say to yourself, how can I reframe this negative thought so that it will better serve me? Okay, and I guarantee you'll do it. And it's a practice. If you do that every day, you can change your negative thoughts into positive thoughts all the time. Okay, that's a really nice card. And then the second card that came out is from the Miracles Now deck. Okay, beautiful deck of cards, lovely colours on it. And it says, whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. And I love this card. This card has come up before in the group. And it's a lovely reframe. So sometimes when we compare ourselves to others, we have a little bit of envy. Instead of that, look at them and say, okay, I can do that too. That's the universe showing me that this is a reflection of my inner light. And these are the things that I can achieve too if I really put my mind to it. Okay, so it's a beautiful card. And it's a good reminder. Okay, it's one of my favourite cards in that deck, actually. So I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. When I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. Okay, so it's a beautiful card, lovely reframe. And then the last deck is from the gratitude deck. Okay, so it's so important to have gratitude in your life and to be grateful for what you have. And it's not always easy, but it's a practice that I try to practice every day. Okay, and that says, beautiful cards, you can't really see them in this light, but yeah, Sharon, beautiful message. So this card says, I am happy because I am grateful. I choose to be grateful. That gratitude allows me to be happy. And that is so true. The more gratitude you have, the more your heart will fill up and you will be grateful. We can spend our time grieving for what we don't have instead of looking at what we do have and expressing gratitude for it and feeling that gratitude and practicing gratitude every day for it. It's so important and it serves you better. Okay, so the practice of gratitude is really, really important. Okay, so now we're gonna tap in that message. Okay, and that's a really beautiful message. It's all about creating new beliefs for yourself. The things that you see in other people that you really want, there's nothing to stop you from going after those things and creating those things yourself for you. Okay, you just have to believe in yourself. And that's what I help people do in the Confidence Academy and in the Confidence community. Okay, everything I do is about confidence. Everything I try and help people with is confidence. Okay, and when you have gratitude for that, then that fills up that self-belief even more. Okay, so we're going to get started. This is the good stuff, so don't disappear. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to ground ourselves. And the reason we ground ourselves is when you woke up this morning, I guarantee you were thinking about all the things that you needed to do today. You're starting to queue those jobs, making lists. And before you know it, sometimes before you get out of the bed, you're completely overwhelmed. And you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do today? I just want to get back into the bed and stay there. And that's a natural reaction. Okay, so but when you ground yourself, what you do is you reset. Okay, and it takes you out of your head and it brings you into the now. Okay, so the way I do it is I remove my footwear. I try and do it in my bare feet. And so if you can, remove your footwear and come into your bare feet. Okay, and for me, I have a cold surface under my feet and that brings me into the now. Okay, so whatever surface you have under your feet right now, just allow that to take you out of your head and bring you into the now. Okay? So whatever you were queuing this morning, whatever jobs were going on in your head, whatever, all the things that you have to do, park it. Park it for now. You can pick it up on the way out. Okay? And allow that surface to bring you out of your head and into the now. And then I want you to check in with yourself. Okay? We don't check in with ourselves enough. We don't ask ourselves, how are we feeling? Check in with yourself and ask yourself, do a quick body scan. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? And however you're feeling, just acknowledge it. So if you're feeling good, great. Acknowledge that and feel your heart fill up with gratitude. And if you're not feeling so good, then that's okay. Just acknowledge it. When you acknowledge that you're not feeling good today, then hopefully it will start to reduce. Because what happens is when we're not feeling good, we start to resist it, we start to give out to ourselves, we start to get annoyed with ourselves. Whereas when you acknowledge it and accept it, that this is how I'm feeling, then it reduces. Because you stop fighting it, okay? And use this, if you're not feeling good today, then use this session as an opportunity to turn that around, okay? Okay, so we're gonna take 3 deep heart breaths. Okay, so we're gonna connect with the breath. Hi, Alison. Hey, Carmen. So we're gonna connect with the breath. So when you take a deep breath, what that does is it reassures your body that you're okay. Okay, so it connects you to your mind. It connects your mind, body, and soul. Okay, and it reassures your body that you're okay. So if you're having a stress response, it reduces that stress response. So it's the starting of that process. Okay, so when you place, we're going to place a dominant hand over our heart, followed by our other hand, and then we're going to take 3 deep heart breaths. So whenever you're ready, I want you to take a deep breath in, and close your eyes if you need to, and breathe out. Take another deep breath in, and really lean into those deep breaths, really feel them. And breathe out. And one more deep breath in. And breathe out. And now just sit with those deep breaths for a minute and allow them to circulate around your body. Just notice how you feel. Okay, and now we're going to tap around the points. Okay, so if you've never done this before, just do as I do and say as I say. Okay, don't worry about whether it'll work or not. You can borrow the benefits. Okay, don't worry about tapping in the right place or saying the right words. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Okay. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Okay, so we're going to start. So I'm going to guide you around the points. Okay, so we're going to start on the eyebrow point. Okay, and just at the start of the eyebrow, I'm going to tap here. Okay, so gently tapping. And I'm just going to repeat the affirmation. And you can repeat it either in your head or out loud, whichever you're more comfortable with. We're going to tap it in. Okay. I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. I'm going to move to the side of the eye. Hey, Marina. My consciousness is now being filled with positive thought patterns under the eye that contribute to my health, under the nose, my wealth, under the mouth and the crease of the chin, and loving relationships. Collarbones. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. Under the arm, the light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. And this is like a bear hug. So under the arm, you're tapping under the arm. And then just give yourself a little hug. Because we can't hug each other at the moment. So tap of the head. I am happy because I am grateful. I choose to be grateful. And that gratitude allows me to be happy. I'm going to go around again with the positive affirmations. Back to the eyebrow. I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. Side of the eye. My consciousness is now being filled with positive thought patterns under the eye that contribute to my health, wealth, under the nose, and loving relationships. When I compare myself to others, collarbones. You can tap with both hands if you want. I simply say this prayer. Give yourself a bear hug. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. Top of the head. I am happy because I am grateful. I choose to be grateful. And that gratitude allows me to be happy. And now we're going to finish off with a round of relaxing and releasing. So back to the eyebrow. Okay. And these are acupressure points. So they're sending a lovely positive vibration back to the back of the brain. And that reduces the stress response. Okay. It's like acupuncture without the needles. So relaxing and releasing. Side of the eye. Relaxing and releasing any resistance under the eye to these affirmations today. Under the nose, relaxing, releasing, and letting go. And take a deep breath in on that. And as you breathe out all those negative thoughts and feelings. Push them out of your body. They don't have any place in there. They serve you no purpose. Under the mouth, relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any negative thoughts or feelings, collarbones, that creep into my mind today. Under the arm, so your bear hug, because they serve me no purpose. They just keep me stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. Now we're going to move to the finger points, okay? So these are additional points. So moving to the top of the finger, so just in the nail bed, okay, there's a meridian point there. So relaxing, releasing. Next finger, relaxing, releasing. Top of the nail bed again. Relaxing, releasing. And then underneath, this the ring finger. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Take a deep breath in on that. And breathe out. A little pinky. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any negative thoughts or feelings that creep into my mind today. We're going to do the karate chop because they serve me no purpose. They just keep me stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. Top of the head. Feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling positive as I go about my day. And gently stop tapping. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Okay, and now I'm going to invite you to put in the comments, and so it is. And the reason for doing that is I want you to visualize sending your bolt of positivity out into the world. Okay, so I want to create, we're trying to create a ripple effect. We're trying to help as many people as possible to feel a little bit more positive today. Okay, and if everybody does this as a collective, it naturally increases the vibration. Okay, so I want you to visualize sending your bolt of positivity out and creating that ripple effect. And as you do that, when you put in the comments, and so it is, it's like you're setting that intention. And that's our intention for today. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. That was a really nice message. So I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer: the light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. You can absolutely create anything that you want to create in your life. If something's not serving you, you can change it. It mightn't be easy, but you can change it. It's possible. It doesn't mean you can't change it. Yes, of course you can. Sometimes you just need a little bit of courage, a little bit of light, a little bit of hope. And we all need hope. If we have hope, then anything is possible. Okay, good. So that resonated with you. Thanks, good. Thanks, ladies. So if this was your first time tapping, please let me know. Put it in the comments and let me know that it's your first time here. If you'd like to join our free community, please feel free to come over. It's a wonderful community full of beautiful people, like-minded people who just want to help each other feel a little bit positive every day, and it's free. There's lots of free resources in there. There's a lovely session on releasing anxiety and releasing overwhelm in there, and there's a beautiful meditation as well on inhaling confidence. So the link is in the post here to come over and join us. We would love to have you. I'm a lot more active in the group. And a little bit of Yvonne. Yeah, well, very true. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's just a little taster of EFT. I don't think I've ever done an EFT video on this page, so just to let you know what's going on. Okay, so there are loads of options. There's loads of programs. If you want to check out my website, you can. It's YvonneSeymourTraining.com. All my programs are on there. If anybody wants to do a little bit more work, a little bit more of personal development work, I work with people who want to do personal development and get rid of their emotional stucks, as I call them. And I also work with business owners as well. We get rid of their fear of being online and their fear of tech. So there's lots of options in this post. Check them out. And if there's something that resonates with you, please come along and join me. I would love to have you. For those of you that are in my community, and I know all of you on here live today most of you are in the Confidence Academy. So we are having our virtual Christmas party tonight. I cannot wait. So my 3 subscription groups are coming together. My clients, we'll say, people that I work with on a monthly basis. And I work with amazing people on a monthly basis. I think there's 90 of you all together. Like, that blows my mind. But anyway, between the whole lot of us. So we're coming together tonight and we are having our Christmas party. We are finishing the year off on a high because these people have done such amazing work and have had such amazing transformations. So I'm so proud of them all. But we are having a little bit of fun tonight. And we're going to finish the year on a high. Okay, so if you want to come to that Christmas party, join one of the groups, Female Warriors, Confidence Academy, or Confidence and Tech. And you're welcome to come and join in the fun tonight. Such a calming and beautiful session. The aura, the light was incredible, and so it is. Thank you, Polly. That's lovely. Thanks very much. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, so if you are watching on the replay, please come in and say hello. I would love to know who has been here. And like I said, you're welcome to come and join our free community. We'd love to have you. We have gorgeous people in there. So come over and join us. We have great fun over there. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. I will see you again soon. And for those of you in the Confidence in You community, I will be in there as well soon. Okay? So have a lovely day. And whatever you're doing, make sure you take time to simply be. Sit with your thoughts and ask yourself, what is it I want? Okay? We don't ask ourselves that enough. What is it you want from your life? Go get it. No excuses. Go get it. It's all possible. All right. Talk to you again soon, guys. Bye-bye.